Hello, it is fishbulbgeek and we're back with Urzrzra, and today we're going to go and find Alduin's wall. I made that sound super dramatic and I'm hoping it's going to be a good fight. We're going to be going up against some, ooh, I've forgotten the name of them, actually. The guys that are in the Reach that are often quite tough to deal with. It can be quite tough to deal with anyway. So they're all the way over here in Karthspire, but if we go to Reachwater Rock, we should be able to find a way to Karthspire. Hopefully somehow, and it won't be too hard. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So that should be quite a good fight. I'm looking forward to it. And then I think is there puzzles or a walk, or there's something to get through to actually open up the temple itself. I think we get some blades gear. I don't know if it's any good, but we'll certainly have a look. So that should be quite nice. It might not be good enough to replace my it might not be good enough to replace my ebony gear. And boy, I can't wait until I can craft the Daedric stuff, because that'll look super cool. And then obviously after that we will have oh, it's a vampire. Yeah, then after that it's the Dragonbone stuff, which I'm quite looking forward to. You know what, let's have some of that. Let's get our shield out. Oh, dramatic. And done. Right, fair enough. But oh, what's down here? Ah, some Stormcloaks. Fair enough. Ooh, Stormcloak leader. Oh, you've got cool armor. I like the spikes on the shoulder plate. That looks quite cool. Right, well, I'm assuming you were hanging around to help, but we actually don't need your help. So, thanks for turning up, guys. We're going to... Ah, there's a bridge. Yeah, we're going to head along. Let's see if we can't get to Karthspire. If I remember correctly, there's a whole camp that we have to fight through, and I think there's... Ooh, the old birdie crone type people. They should be here as well. So that'll be fun. Who are you? Oh, Talskar the Wanderer.
Smell that fresh air?
That's a dragon. Owie. I don't think he's going to be that hard. Oh, you are going to be annoying. So how about we get some... Yes, Ice Spike. Favorite. Equip. I mean, I think I missed, so there's always that. Gosh darn it, dragon. Oh, he's actually got an annoying amount of health. Yeah, I sort of knew you'd resist Ice Form. Your fire damage isn't that bad. Oh, where are you? Right, he should be coming down so we can fight him soon. Once I get him on the ground, it won't be so bad, in fact. Where's my swords? Where is he? Where is he? Oh. Have you seriously decided to land all the way over there? What are you attacking over there? Could you not, like, land closer so we could fight you better? I know you don't want to die, but this is still a bit frustrating. Oh, there you are. There you go, finally dead. Just take everything that's on you. I think that's probably a mud crab down there. Yep, it's just a mud crab. Right, well, thanks for that, Dragon. I was just trying to figure out what we were going to do next. Find our way to Karthspire, I reckon. Carry on. Come on, we can go up this. Yeah, see, this ain't so bad. Now, if I remember correctly, there's... Right, one of the... Birdie mage cones... Oh, don't die. I'm sure Saran will catch up. Oh, what was that? I think she's already started. Oh, hello. Oh, you're... Oh, so we found out... Could you not have found him some armor yet? I mean... I don't actually have anything on me anymore, but I'm sure we could have found you some actual armor. Delphine, you're not taking very good care of Esbern.
That's not great for my skin.
There is literally no sunlight. Right. There we go. Ooh. Ah, force one. Alright, let's just get... Ooh, no, get some backup. I'm sure he'll be very useful. Did somebody... Serana's mud crab, that's amazing.
I can take it.
I think we're going to go through these guys like butter, to be honest. It's entirely possible. I don't even need to be here.
What have you got?
Alright, I don't normally attack from this side. Trying to remember where I normally go. Hagraven, yes, hello. I think I can get... Oh, yeah, no, I do have you equipped, apparently. Yeah, I can get a solo. I think I normally approach from that side, snipe down at the Hagraven, and work my way through the camp this way. Gosh, he's got a lot on him. I'll just let those guys deal with it while I loot this place. That's actually not bad. That's pretty good as well. Right. Is there anybody actually still alive that we care about? It's got an Atronach. That's Esbern, right?
Who's there?
Do I have a black soul gem on me or something? I must have a black soul gem. Oh, no, wait, it's the black star. Of course it is. Right, oh, no. Let's go for the sword. It's faster. Yeah, I barely needed to be involved in that fight. Which is
Who's there?
hilarious. Okay, what do we do? Do we go through? Ah, I think we go up that way. I think. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we go through a cave. I think there's a few non-route in this area, to be honest. Now it's dark and I don't know where to go, so that's just amazing. Right, I think they're killing something. Oh, is that another? That looks like another force one. Hello. Oh, Force 1 cloak. I think it's got something cool on the back, I'll take it. At some point I'll just loot everybody for the Force 1 armor, but not today. Oh, I'm not sure who that is in the back. Right, let's carry on. I'm still trying to figure out... Yes, we need to get in there. Oh, the sun is coming up. We can see a little bit better now, which is real nice. No. Is it? It's up. It's up. There we go. We're going into Karthspire itself. We don't need to be too stealthy. There's not too many guys in here. That camp's normally the biggest problem because the couple of mages that can really destroy you. Magic's so hard to defend against sometimes. It is if you haven't put points into it and you aren't wearing like super cool heavy armor actually, but yeah. Is there a Briarheart? That is a Briarheart. And he didn't have a lot of health.
Done and done.
Now you've got Briarheart. Don't care about anything else. Yeah, we're just like flying through this. Is there anything special in this area? I don't think there is. I don't think there's anything super unique. Here's the cool bit. With nice little trees and these things. Right.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
We must be getting close. We should proceed cautiously.
I may have accidentally got to do.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward at the bottom.
Should I put them all into Dragonborn then? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those gold blades have in our way.
You'd think somebody would have stumbled on that by accident at some point. It's not that hard. Even if you don't know what they are.
Wait,
Why are you stopping?
we should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
We'll cross once it's safe.
No, that doesn't look super safe. Okay.
Safe. Let's move.
I think I probably did have it accidentally get it into the right way. Go on, run ahead, old man. This place is so freaking cool. Like, is that not the coolest entrance ever with the big skull and the what with the big face? I mean, this is nice. And what have we got in here? Another friction. Ring of Peerless Sure Grip. Oh, I don't need two hands. I want something that fortifies one-handed. That's not bad. I think I need the amulet actually to be able to create actual shrines when I get my own house, which I still haven't done, but I'll do it at some point. Yeah, how cool is that?
Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Arthmoor. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered Winterhold do?
Did they? Right, okay,
This whole place appears to be blind. End of the
Coming to
execution
life.
day. There's no telling what we might find inside.
I'm pretty sure there's some, like, interesting loot. I don't think there's any real bad guys. Maybe some Draugr. But I'm not even convinced we've got that many things to deal with. I think we just go through it and look at Alduin's wall. Right, because this used to be a great hall, so let's just check out and see what loot we can find, if any. Do I have a torch on me? I think I do. Oh yes, blade shield, nice, nice. Oh, it's heavy armor. Oh, this. I can't wait to do something with all of this. Ooh, mace etiquette. Etiquette to using a mace. That sounds hilarious. Oh, Dragonbane. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. It's a weapon. Let's... Right, so this is 35 points of extra damage to dragons, 10 points of shock damage to others. I think I might have found my new favourite sword. I'm in love with that. She's an Imperial sword. Shall I ditch some... Ooh, what do you got up here? A bunch of... Oh, just a bunch of plain blade swords. Well, now I've got Dragonbane. I'm not that interested in the rest. Serana.
You need something? This better not be all the
How about
things
you
you just can't be bothered with.
Well, it's not exactly all the things. Oh, what have you actually got on you? Oh, I should probably take some of that stuff off you. Yes, no, I'm going to give you the Dragonbone and Dragon Scale because it's quite heavy. I've got a lot of stuff on me, right? That'll do. Right, I think that was the loot that I was looking for. Okay, so that's the rest of the wall. pretty sure, I mean, there might be some light armor. I don't know if they do light armor. There's not much else in here. Probably a bunch of gold. Yeah, okay, you know what? I think that room held the cool stuff. This is obviously just where they had the Blades recruits. Which I don't think they get in this game. I don't think you ever see them rebuild Blades Order. Presumably it takes off after the events of this. Let's listen to a history lesson. Now let's go back to first person.
Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Taunts, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? I was afraid you were going to say that. I guess there's nothing for it. We'll have to ask the Greybeards for help. I hope to avoid involving them in this, but we have no other choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Wow. Wow, Delphine. This is another reason I don't like you. You just, like, boil everything down that you don't like into its simplest thing that represents something you hate the most. They're not afraid of power. They respect power. And, to be honest, why should they get involved in the Civil War? They're a religious sect, essentially. What do they care who rules? They don't care. They're like monks up on a mountain. As long as nobody tries to come and kill them, they're fine. Not sure I agree about the Alduin prospect, since I'm not sure we've actually talked to them all that much about it. We are going to go back to them, but yeah, power in the wrong hands is dangerous. Look what started the Civil War. He shouted the old guy to death. So, you know, it can be corrupted.
Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
I'm not convinced the Greybeards are up there for fear. It's just they've chosen a different path. And again, super tolerant Delphine can actually see past the end of her nose to try and imagine what other people's perspective. Oh no, wait, you have no empathy for anyone whose views don't match your own. Awesome.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look
Not
around
with that
Skyhaven
attitude,
Temple
they
and
wouldn't.
see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords? Now they kneel, their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Alduin at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history. I know the place in my heart. Once all blades knew it. When misrule takes its place at the 8 corners of the world. When the brass tower walks and time is reshaped. When the thrice blessed fail and the red tower trembles. When the dragonborn ruler loses his throne and the white tower falls. When the snow tower lies sundered, kingless, bleeding, the world eater wakes and the wheel turns upon the last dragonborn.
Now, they've just described the thrice blessed in the red
Well,
tower. That's
I'm
got to
gonna look
be
around.
the events of
See what the
Morrowind
old blades left for us.
and what
Yes,
happened.
that's an excellent idea. Who knows
What
other
happened to
lost
them
treasures
after
we
the
might
third
discover.
game? And the I can't remember the exact words he used. Dragon King, Akaviri blessed, and the White Tower falls. Well, that's clearly the events of, or at just stop glitching. Just after Oblivion, because Martin Septim sacrifices himself to defeat. Is it Malabal? I think it's Malabal. From entering this plane. So that's obviously after those events because you haven't got no, you have got a Septim on the throne. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but then so that's obviously after the events of Oblivion, which is cool. And then the events right now, the Snow Tower fell. I guess that's when the events of the Civil War kicking off. And now here I am, the last Dragonborn, here to defeat Alduin. That's kind of cool. I don't think I may have realised that before in the past. I may not have actually listened to him in the past. Also, this is entirely possible. Yeah, they've just described, by my interpretation, the events of the previous games. I can't remember the events of the second game. The first one, I think you're going up against somebody who's pretending to be an emperor, and you've got to defeat a mage. I can't really remember the events of those two games because I've never actually played them. I've looked them up, but I've never played them myself. I've only played Morrowind and Oblivion. So there's that. Right, let's go up and have a look outside and see the top. I mean, I like the top of it. And then we're gonna go and take ourselves to go and see the Dragonbeards. No, yes, Greybeards, the Greybeards, and I think that's when they give us permission to go and talk to Parthenax. Finally, unless they want me to do something else, they might want me to do something else in the interim. Oh, it looks like it's nighttime. Okay, and now it's daytime, and we can get a good look at this place. It's kind of nice. I like it up here. You could hold some. Yeah, it's a nice environment to be in. It's cool looking. It's unique. It's Akaviri. I don't know who the Akaviri are. I think are they a race, or is that just the collective name for other people like Bretons and Nords and everything? Not sure on that one. But yeah, this place is kind of cool. Right. So what can we see from here? It's odd the way some things just pop out of the environment, isn't it? So we've got, I don't know, is that Dwemer? Could be Dwemer over there. Oh, there's a mine over there as well. The mine might be below us. No, I don't think the mine's below us. So we're not far. Actually, yeah, this location is not far from Markar. So it's probably something Dwemer like that I could see. But that's not where we're going. We're not that interested. It's a pretty view, but where we're actually going is up here up here. Yes, here we go, here we go. High Hrothgar. We haven't been back here in ages. So let's enjoy this. You see so many people, like thieves and that, just wearing basic leather armor. Do you think they'd at least go for something better in terms of light armor? Right. Let's go in and talk to these old guys and see what they've got to say. Yeah, I wish the fight had kicked off during the day when we were fighting the Forsworn, just to be able to see a little bit better. But it was a... If I hadn't had... I mean, those two escorting me, obviously. They're quite cool. And also, if I hadn't had Serana and Daedric or Dremora? Conjure Dremora. If I hadn't had a Conjure Dremora Lord, that might have been a bit tougher. I might have had to actually get involved beyond the one or two that I did face. Right. This is passage. He is, yeah, sitting over here. I think he's about to get grumpy with us, so ooh, be prepared.
Ah, you've retrieved the horn of Jörgen Winkel. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
Oh, I completely forgot about this. Yeah, I just kind of like retrieved the horn and then just like bashed straight on with it all. Okay. Old men shouting at me. Urzrzra's cool with that because Urzrzra likes power. And this is power. Makes her strong. I'm going to switch to third person view for this. It might be cool, it might not. Also, I'm going to take my helmet off. So we get to look at Urzrzra's face.
The final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
I mean, that's cool, but I don't actually see it. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yes, this is where they shout at me.
Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
I love that Serana's just in the middle, withstanding the force of the Greybeards. And like, not one person comments on it. Okay.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Nice. Oh, I wonder if there was a Blades cloak. I might have to look for a cloak of the Blades. Okay, we'll go back to this.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Do I care about the lore? I mean, I do kind of care about the lore, but I do sort of know about the lore. Just tell me who Jörgen Windcaller
He
was.
was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
That's fair enough. So, just to counterpoint Delphine's arguments, let's figure out what they believe the way of the voice is and all about their power.
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
I'm not going to try and follow the way of the voice. We already know that I'm not. I mean, it's an interesting interpretation, but their way is, of course, not the only way. There is more than one way to worship the gods and use the voice, but without using it purely for the glory of man, in inverted commas for that one. I appreciate their dedication to it, but it's one interpretation. They're entitled to their interpretation, of course. But of course, with everything else, it's just fallen by the wayside, I feel. Also, perhaps you need more actual Dragonborns for it to be natural.
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Oh, I suppose that's fair, actually.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
He's not actually keeping a secret from me. We just haven't asked. There's no reason we should be given all the knowledge for free. Yes. Again, there's two extremes here. The truth is somewhere in the middle.
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
That's a tad more fanatical than I remember them being, to be honest.
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einoth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
Aha. Still want to stop the end of the world and defeat Alduin, so...
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Also, to be fair, I've already taken on quite a lot of evil into my soul by doing all the Daedric quests so far, you know, Malgbal, and I don't think getting the Sanguine Rose was particularly evil, more mischievous, chaotic, dark chaotic. Did sacrifice him, so that's not good. What else have we done? Oh, no, wait, we've taken on Sunlight as well, so we're well-rounded.
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Alright. If I remember correctly, Paarthurnax can get a bit wordy. So what we might do is learn this shout and then end it there for the day, because yeah, we've done a bit of fighting, but mostly it's been, I think personally, quite interesting lore. The Paarthurnax is just like, I really like talking to Paarthurnax. He's cool, so I think we'll save that. But we'll learn the shout, and then we'll I think we've got some souls to spend, so let's see if we've also got some words to learn there. Don't think I've got anything super interesting though, but we'll have a look. Oh yeah, following people is just so much fun. Yeah, I don't agree with Delphine, but I might agree with the other Greybeards, who aren't quite as strident. Just like Esbern is not quite as strident either.
Show you how to open the way.
So, you know, extremists on both sides, I should say.
Look.
Oh, didn't realise that the guys had turned up to teach me this.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Paarthurnax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Right, so next time we are absolutely going to use the shout and proceed up the path. Can't remember exactly what's up here. There's probably goats because they appear to be everywhere in the mountains. Did we fight anything? Maybe an ice wraith or two? Not sure. I don't think we just like. Do we just stroll up, or is there another fight? I hope there's another fight. It'll be interesting. So yes, next time we shall let's have a look at the shouts. Oh, I've got 5 dragon souls. That's kind of amazing. Let's equip that as well. That's somewhat useful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I've got all 3 words of throw voice. I might learn that and then go somewhere and use it just once because it sounds kind of cool, actually, to be honest. What else should I learn? Should I learn some of that? That's not that useful. That's not that useful. Alright, so that's cool. So next time, we are going to go ahead. Oops. I didn't actually mean to do that. I just knocked my hand. So next time, we're going to do this again. Use clear skies and go up and talk to Parthenax. And yeah, I think that's going to be a great way to finish off the week talking to Parthenax and then finding out what we have to do next, which we've got 1 Elder Scroll, but I think we need more than 1. What have we got? What have we got? It's nope. Must be in books. We've got Elder Scroll blood. I think we need like at least 1 more Elder Scroll. But we'll figure that all out next time. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed playing. A little bit of action, a little bit of lore, a little bit of history. I like it. And yeah, we get to see extremism on 2 paths: Delphine and Arngeir. So yeah, good fun. Coming up next time, we're going to go and speak to a good old dragon who we love. I don't think anybody chooses not to like him because he's just so cool. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.